things to her that hurt her feelings. This kind of just... Hi everyone, welcome back to No Light Time. My name is Hallie, so grateful to have you all. So I have taken a little break for one day to do a special reading about Selena Gomez and Benny Blanco. So a lot of you have been writing me, messaging me and writing in the comment section to do this video, so I decided to do it. Selena Gomez just basically said she's in a relationship with Benny Blanco. I did pick up that there was a guy in her life that was... Just look at my past video that I did about Selena Gomez, because it seems like I was picking him up, his energy up a lot. So check that out. So I decided to do this. I just got a new microphone, so the audio is a lot better. So this should be more audible. I'm doing past, present, and future, and general energy. His sun is in Pisces. Her sun is in Cancer. So I feel like in general, I'll also write his chart below. I haven't had time to look it up, but I'll write his chart below in the comment section. So I feel like in general, water signs, especially Pisces and Cancer, are a great match. It really depends on the Pisces. I feel like sometimes Pisces can be a handful. But, and so can, everyone can be a handful. But I think with Sun and Pisces, sometimes they can be very jaded and not willing to look at themselves, I think, and it's funny because Justin Bieber is a Sun in Pisces. I think she's drawn to Sun in Pisces. And actually, The Weeknd has strong Pisces placements. So, very interesting. So, like I said, I'm going to look at past, present, future. There will be timestamps up. Please like the video. So, share. If you're not subscribed, subscribe. Okay, so the past. The Wheel of Fortune, the Justice, and King of Wands. So, I have a feeling that he might have had a marriage already. I don't know anything about him. I just know that he's like, I saw like a musician. That's all I saw. I saw that he's like a creative. I see from my intuition, the images that I get is that he works with a keyboard. I see like a keyboard. I think he might have already had like a music video out where he's like, there's white. This is just what I pick up. It's white and he's like with a keyboard, that's what I pick up very strongly. So that might have already happened or is about to happen. That's what I intuitively get. That's the image I pick up. But what I can see is that he might have already been married and gone through a divorce. I saw that he's 88, so he's 35. Oh my gosh, I cannot believe I'm 89, so I'm 34. I cannot believe I'm going to be 35 next year. Or I'm going to be 35 in 2 months. It's absolutely insane because I do not feel 35 at all. But yeah, so when I see people that are 35, I'm like, he doesn't look 35. But anyways, because I think we have an idea of what age looks like. So I see him jumping from... It's not good. It's not good energy that I pick up on. I see him like jumping from relationship to relationship. And as he does that, he's kind of like... He must have like rising in Aries or something. He's got some strong Aries in his chart. And that propels him to chase. But then once the chase is over, he's not really around. So I definitely see him chasing her. I see love bombing. I see love bombing a lot. I feel like they met in April. I get April very prominently. If they didn't meet in April, they started hanging out in April of 2023. I think he gives very player type, King of Wands. Very player type, very won't settle down type of energy. So with the present being the Magician, King of Crystals, and Seven of Swords. So I get that he's working on like a big project. He's very, and this is, I wouldn't say that it's true to Pisces, but he is very good at manifesting what he wants. He can visualize it and he gets it. But because of that, he kind of feels, what's the word? He has a high, which is good. Everybody should have this, but he has too much of it. He looks at himself in a very good light. You know, he sees himself as like, I'm amazing, I'm this, I'm that. And it can really hurt people sometimes. I see him being very hurtful with his words, especially when he works with people. I see that very strongly. So I think that they might work together. I get that. I get that sometimes he says things to her, or he will say things to her that hurt her feelings. This kind of just feels like a Justin 2.0 relationship. Very sad. So with the future being Knight of Swords, Ace of Wands, and Ten of Cups, I see here that she has this idea. She has this idea that things are going to be better than they actually are. She has this idea that, like, okay, you know, when we're together, she's kind of fantasized him up in her head, and wanted to fall in love. And we've all done this, so please send her love. Don't hate on her. Don't judge her. But she has this idea, and you're supposed to, you know, you're supposed to kind of feel like you're supposed to feel like things are for the best. But now when it's getting in the way of yourself and your values and your core being, that's when it becomes a problem. So let's see. I see her even like cancelling work. Two of Crystals is the general energy to be with him. She's definitely going to be giving more to this than he's giving. But I think he's very funny. You know, oh my gosh, when somebody's funny, I find it so attractive. I think most women, we love funny guys. Genuinely funny, not like fake funny. So with 9 of Crystals, Knight of Wands, and 7 of Cups, by the way, I'm using the Star Child Tarot for this. I definitely see she has an idea of this relationship that's a little distorted, and she's projecting what she wants it to be versus what it is. And I've done that, trust me. And you know, especially when you're like a dreamer type, and a romantic, you want situations to be better than they are. So you're like, oh, I'll ignore that he doesn't do this. Oh, I'll ignore that he doesn't do that. And I was just talking with a friend, you know, and I was like, I don't really like when people don't text me back. But now, instead of nagging people, I will just tell them, you know what? I'm not going to give you any energy. You know, that's just the way it is. Because I just feel like, I don't know, it's just I'm not a fan of people that don't text back. It's just not. But the gist of it, the reason why I said that is because I think she has an image of the relationship that is not how it actually is. I'm just gonna say that. Ace of Swords and 3 of Crystals. And she's going to find out stuff about him. It's not in the best light. I don't see this going farther than a year. I think he's definitely a player. And I think he has a lot of work to do on himself. And I think she is, even though he's older, she's way more mature than he is. He gives me like Joker vibes. Like, he's funny, but he's not a serious person. So that's what I have for you all. Please comment. I love to hear what you say, but please be respectful of them, their relationship, and please don't be hating on them, and let's just wish them the best. Sometimes when we care about somebody, when we're a fan of someone, we really just have to send them well wishes, root for them, you know, but don't don't say, oh, they should be living like this, you know, because if we had all the answers, we'd be perfect, and nobody's perfect. So that's what I have for you all. Love you all. Take care.